Hey, what is up YouTube? This is the Merman Master coming at you guys from the Team Time Riders YouTube channel today with the one, the only,
Dark Magic Ian.
That's right. Dark Magic Ian is here. We are having a very, very good time. We've been barbecuing, been doing a lot of good stuff. But today, Dark Magic Ian has a special deck profile for you. It's one of the decks that he is known for quite a long time, since he picked up this deck from me many, many years ago. And he is now, very, very excited for the brand new stuff that is going to be coming out for this deck as early as next week. But before that happened, we wanted to get an updated profile for the channel post-banlist to really show you guys and dig deep into why this deck is as loved by Dark Magic Ian as it absolutely is. So, without further ado, Dark Magic Ian, what deck are we profiling?
Noble Knights.
That's right, Noble Knights, one of his stalwart and most favorite decks of all time, getting brand new support. Anything else you want to say before we get into the profile?
Hype for Custennin.
That's right.
And I'm glad that Merlin is no longer in the ugly platinum rare.
That is right. More secret rares and more good stuff straight for Dark Magic Ian. So, what do you say? Let's get into it.
Let's get right into it. Yep. So, for monsters, I run 3 Merlin. This is like the Lone Fire of the deck. Basically, when this card's normaled, you can tribute to summon a Noble Knight out of your deck. And then when it's in the grave, I think you can banish it from the graveyard. And then immediately exceed summon or synchro summon using monsters you control. So it's a very good card. Next we have triple Medrot. This is the combo starter of the deck. What this does is it only has an effect when it's equipped with the Noble Arms. So when it's equipped with the Noble Arms, you can special summon a Noble Knight monster out of your deck in defense position, but then destroy an equipped spell you control. So this lets you set up for like our Torgus or Isold. Then we have 3 brothers.
Ooh, 3 brothers.
Yeah. This lets you summon 2 Noble Knights out of your hand. So like you have this and 2 other Knights in your hand. You have Isold or Torgus with at least 3 equips. So it's important in the deck. Then we have I bumped Boars back up to 3 because I needed more consistency. And this is the main one you want to summon off of Medrot. So what this one does is when it's equipped with Noble Arms, its level is increased by 1 and it becomes dark. But you reveal 3 Noble Arms to your opponent, and then your opponent randomly adds 1 to your hand. And then the rest go to the graveyard. Then we have triple Gawain. This is a free special summon if you control a Medrot or a Boars. Another way to get into Isold or Torgus. Then for one-ofs, we have 1 Dristan and 1 Gwalchavad. Gwalchavad is in here to recycle my Gawain, so like I destroy Noble Arms on my field to get like one of the Noble Knights out of my graveyard back to my hand, and then use them for other stuff. I'm mainly gonna go for Gawain probably, and then Dristan's just spot removal. And then the last monster we run in the main deck is 2 Gwynethar. I saw your comments, guys, and I decided to put Queen back in the deck. It's needed. Though when Custennin comes out, I'm probably going to bump this down to 1, but I'm not sure yet. And then for the spells, we have 3 Glory. This card is so good.
Oh, Glory! Oh, nice.
This lets you add this lets you equip a or equip spell from your deck to a Noble Knight monster you control. It's disgusting. And then we have 2 Last Chapter. I bumped this back up to 2 for my last a themed monster reborn in a way. And then for swords, we have 2 Destiny, prevents destruction once per turn. 2 Excalibur, and this prevents targeting by card effects. 2 Gallatin, this makes it beefy. I bumped Arthur Duder up to 2 because Sky Strikers are around, and like you equip this to a thing, to a knight or a warrior, and then you destroy a face-up spell. Or face-down card, and then loses 500 attack. And then if you destroy you combo this with Medrot, you can pop 2 set cards. And then I'm running the 1 Caliber. Because this one isn't that great right now. Those are all the swords. And then for generic spells, we have 3 Call by the Grave to stop Ash Blossom. This deck gets ashed. It's kind of past turn. You don't really want that.
More hand traps too.
Yeah, this deck gets hand trapped. You basically have to end your turn. So I'm running that. And then for one-ofs, we have Rhoda. It's a warrior deck. Upstart for a 39-card deck. The original Monster Reborn for like mid to late game or like an extender, and then Raigeki because board wipes are good. That's the main deck.
No trap cards?
No traps.
Oh, okay.
Extra deck is 2 Isolds. This card is so good, guys. So What this does is it lets you add a warrior type monster from your deck to your hand. You can search BLS with this, but the second effect is what it's in here for. So you can send any number of equip spells to your graveyard, and then special summon a monster with with a level less than or equal to the equip spells you send to the graveyard. So like what I usually do with this is I'll summon another brothers off of this, and then recycle some of my stuff, and then go into Artorias. Speaking of Artorias, I'm running 3 Artorias, King of the Noble Knights. You kind of need 3 of this. This card is like this is your backer removal in a way. So you can equip when it's XCs, you can equip 3 equips from grave, and then detach a material to destroy up to that many spell traps equal to the equips you control. And if you equip with like Gallatin and stuff, he becomes very beefy, big beefy boss monster. I'm running 2 Sacred Noble Knight of King Artorias. I'm gonna bump this up to 3 when Sacred Noble Knight of King Custennin comes out, because if that thing is destroyed, I can just summon one out of deck. Or summon one out of the extra deck and like attach him as a material. But this one is like this is also just generic spot removal. He's a big beefy boy too, so he's a good card. And then last rank 5 is 1 Tyrus. Tyrus basically it can't be destroyed by card effects, and if this card attacks or is attacked, I can destroy one card. Target and destroy one card in the field. I'm not entirely sure because I don't really go into this, but I'm pretty sure it has an effect similar to that. Actually, let me read it. Yeah, it just destroys a card if it's attacked or was attacked. Attacks or was attacked, and then you have to detach a material during each end phase. And then for other XCs, we have the 2 greatest warrior XCs ever printed.
Yeah.
Excalibur and Blade Armor. This basically just becomes 4,000 attack, and this can help push for more damage. Then for generic rank 4s, we have Castel. For removing something that can't be destroyed by card effects, spinning a problematic card. Baguska for stalling. Tornado Dragon for like field spell based decks like Golden Castle and stuff. And then the Utopia package to out like the Raid Raptor or other big monsters. That is it.
Yep. Anything you have to say?
Shout out to the Mermail Master for hooking me up with this deck 3 years ago now, I think it is.
Nice.
Deck is still going strong. Shout out to Adam behind the camera there for coming to the barbecue.
Yep. Hey.
That is it.
Yep. And thank you for everybody who's watching. Team Time Riders signing out. Yeah.